Welcome to Shift by Bacardi.
Hello again, it's Jonathan from Four Seasons Montreal. We're gonna make this amazing twist on a classic martini called the Summery Martini, and this is how it's made. Okay, I know you guys are thirsty, so let's just jump right in. So we have this wonderful twist on a classic martini using Bombay Sapphire East, which has been also infused with lemongrass and black pepper. We got Noilly Prat Amber, we got some fresh tomatoes and black pepper. Okay, let's start with the tomato water that will actually act as the dilution for the martini. So we got nice Italian tomatoes, could be any style. I just really like the flavor of these ones. So we're gonna cut these tomatoes and then you blend to make a nice silky juice. Let's do that. Okay, tomato water is almost done. You just need a coffee filter and you just pour your tomato juice over it, and then the secret, it's just time. Just let it sit, don't touch anything, and trust me guys, the juice that's gonna come up is gonna be clear like that. So this is our tomato water. We're gonna keep that in the fridge until we make our cocktail, and that's pretty much it. We have the tomato water slowly dripping here. We're gonna pre-mix everything and just let it sit in the freezer. So we're gonna mix 2 parts of Bombay Sapphire East to 1 part of Noilly Prat Amber. I'm basically making a 2-to-1 martini and then put everything in the freezer so it's gonna be nice and chilled. I know that it's a big trend to have kind of a bottled martini straight in the freezer. It's amazing to do that, but the problem is if you add your dilution to your cocktail, the actual level of alcohol content is going to be too low, and then your mix is going to just freeze and slush in the freezer. So that's why I'm only mixing gin, the Bombay Sapphire East, and the Noilly Prat, because mixing 2 parts to 1 is going to bring the ABV to about 30% alcohol, and then we're going to add the dilution, which is basically tomato water. So there's no stirring, no shaking, no nothing involved. It's just mixing everything straight in the glass, and it's going to be the same effect as a wonderful martini. So we got our mix of Bombay and vermouth, which has been sitting in the freezer for a couple times. As I said, it's never going to freeze because the alcohol will freeze about below 30% alcohol. So if you have everything to 1 ratio, it's going to be perfect. So to mix the actual martini, we're going to take the Bombay and Noilly Prat mix from the freezer and also our cocktail coupe. I always prefer to have my cocktail glasses in the freezer so they're going to be nice and chilled. So don't even need to stir it. You're just going to pour everything straight in the glass, and the dilution is going to be our tomato water. So in this case, it's about 1/3 of the volume of our cocktail is going to be dilution. So it's going to be 3 parts of our mix of gin and vermouth straight in the glass to 1 part of our dilution, which is the tomato water. By keeping my spirit mix in the freezer, temperature is going to be around -10 to -15 Celsius, and then the tomato water being only in the fridge is going to be around 5-6 degrees. Then when you mix together in those proportions, the temperature is going to be perfect for a martini. It's going to be around maybe -5, -4 Celsius. And this is really the temperature you want to enjoy a martini. For the garnish, switch the classic olive for a nice little cherry tomato. And then as a tribute for the Bombay Sapphire East with the black pepper infusion, just a nice little crack of black pepper. Here we are, we have this wonderful Summery Martini. It tastes like a garden, it's amazing, it's fresh, it's savory, it's perfect for the aperitif if you want to have a few bites with it, and it's going to be a new way for you to make your martini at home. Just want to thank you again Bacardi to allow me to have my Bacardi ship at home. I hope you learned something today how to make this perfect pre-batch martini. So keep looking and subscribe for the Bacardi shift to make sure that you don't miss any of the great local bartenders sharing their favorite cocktail at home. Cheers!